Good picture.
To get that good picture, you have to keep the cat entertained.
Can you sit down? Be a good boy, huh? Can you sit down and be a good boy? No, I ain't.
You have to understand that some cats are bold.
Abyssinians as a breed are pretty funny. They're hams. That one there just came up to have his picture taken.
But if some cats are hams, some other cats are chickens.
Is she scared?
Yep, she's traveling.
Okay. Get her to look up here if you can, Mick. That'll be perfect.
Dogs, on the other hand, can be, well, bored.
Can you sit up? Huh? Can you sit up?
The anvils, the forges, the heat. And the same fences and gates that are so familiar to Covington and Newport residents are still being made.
In my mind, I'm gone to Carolina.
The prairie wasn't conquered till John Deere invented the plow that could dig through all those roots.
The sculpture's here too, you just have to look for it. Along the way, you'll also find water gardens and native flowering perennials. But the grasses take center stage. And for effortless gardening, they do have one enormous advantage.
It's extremely low maintenance. We cut it down to spring, and that's it.
As the feather is spiraled or wrapped, or however you want to say it, around the wire, the hair part, or whatever, technically, I don't know the words, they stand up on their own.
Like little pine needles.
Like pine needles. You have this effect.
When those feathers are dyed green, the pine needle match is complete, but the tree is not.
Okay, then the next step we would do is
she does.
I do.
The wire branches then go into the trunk, as twins Karen and Sharon think alike on the process.
I need my vice grips.
Feather trees were the first artificial Christmas trees a century ago. Originally made in Germany, they became popular in the United States. The twins started making feather trees after buying a few in flea markets nearly 20 years ago.
Sharon Pies.
I think I started it. I found a little tree, and then
For
she
$2.
For $2, and then she
I found
found
that
a little
for
quarters.
Antique feather trees can actually go for $100 a foot. The twins' trees look old, but are not that pricey.
I was just one of those kids that always drew. I can remember the drawings I was doing before kindergarten. My main focus is trying to make every piece that I'm working on at that moment the best thing I can make it. I look at the image and producing the image and getting the image done in a way that I like. Now, what the vehicle and how I get it there is a secondary thing. If Mad Magazine and Norman Rockwell had a head-on collision, you would have somewhat me.
He has that style that's real tight, but it captures something in people's eyes. He has large noses.
One of the roles as an illustrator that you take on is communication.
His working style is very complex.
They'll just be saying, oh, because of the painting, it's, you know, there's something more in my work, when I don't think it's necessarily true.
It brought back old memories. What do you think about John Glenn?
I think it's great. I think it's good for the old people.
And created new memories.
That was cool. I liked it. I've never seen a space shuttle launch, and I've always been interested in it. It was cool.
And while the grown-ups might not use that word, it was pretty cool for them, too.
Oh, I'm shaking. It's unbelievable. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we came.
You guys can still see the boosters, too.